One thing you guys have to understand, the updates ending in 0 are the absolute largest updates, the biggest game changers that we've seen, aside from anything changing with weapon meta, any type of gun changes, buffs, nerfs, and so on. Just for a refresher, update 1.0 was when Erangel got a facelift. That was when they did the whole new Erangel thing, where they revamped it. Update 2.0 is when Livik finally became official. That's when they changed Midstein. I mean, these were very, very big changes. Livik basically became a brand new map. Now in beta, there's going to be a total of 3 different patches. This is just the very first one. What we've seen so far, we're going to comb through it. We haven't seen the big, the big game changers. Also some rumors, that we'll get to in a little bit. Make sure you guys watch till the very end. So let's go ahead. Let's take a look. The very first thing, as you guys see, as we cruise on over, you're going to see this new area. Okay. This is right off the shore of Military Base. And this is going to be a gulag. So gulag, I don't know if that's going to be what they're actually going to call it, but you see the same thing in Warzone, a couple other games, where when you get eliminated, you'll get put in basically a 1v1 situation. If you win that fight, you automatically get to come back. Again, because this is beta, it's more or less just AI running around all over the place, so you can't actually get killed and then wind up in gulag. So I'm very curious what you like. I want to know what the feedback is from you guys, the community. And when I first think of gulag, I don't think of PUBG Mobile, and I really hope PUBG is not like losing their identity by implementing something like this. As a whole, I like the idea. I do like the idea because, for example, unless you go to an event hot drop. Okay, by the way, let's just take a moment. Let's get a nice angle here. Let's just take a moment. The place looks awesome. I mean, obviously, when I first saw this, I was like, what the hell is prison doing? Not in prison. Why is prison? It's basically like Alcatraz, right? But this is almost a copy paste of prison. You'll see there are a lot of new structures. There's also new structures coming. Make sure you guys stay tuned for that. But yeah, some of these structures do look different. You do have the warehouses here. It's actually ginormous. Usually gulags, like in Warzone 3 that just dropped, gulag it's very small. I mean, you're basically like in one building. But this is absolutely massive. So I really want to know how this is going to be implemented. This 1v1, this could take an entire match. But what I imagine is right now on the event hot drops, what happens is, as most of you know, you have to get the coin. If you get the coin, you get to automatically respawn. Let's say you drop somewhere where you don't get the coin and you die, but your squad's still alive. They can go to a recall tower and bring you back once. At least what I'm hoping they do is, if you lose the 1v1, okay, if you lose the 1v1, will you still be able to get recalled by your teammates, via, a recall tower? So, I mean, that obviously, be ideal. And furthermore, like we've seen in other games, you can go to gulag multiple times in a match. I mean, you can keep going back to gulag in the same match. So will this be a one gulag and you're done? Or will this be multiple? Again, so many questions left unanswered, but at least we have the foundation that we know gulag it's coming to the game, you guys. So this is a huge quality of life update. This has been in PUBG PC since like forever, where now you can bandage and use boost while driving. So, I mean, as far as adding to realism, it only makes sense. So if you're driving and you take a drink, if you turn the wheel, it'll cancel. So as you're, using your boosts or your bandages, you have to make sure that, you're not moving the vehicle. Everybody should be getting behind that one in the comment section. All right, so right here, we're gonna take a couple different angles so you guys can see this. So what I'm guessing, okay, I don't think this is going to be a permanent change to Yaz. This looks like, wait, did all these buildings change? Or is this going to be part of the event hot drop? Because as you guys can see, this is Yasnaya completely changed. All right, I mean, they've added almost like this command center right here. I mean, are they gonna put an event hot drop in Yasnaya? You know, they usually, you know, will completely take over an area. So I'm not 100% sure, but I guess some of the buildings are the same. But look, it looks almost like, yeah, like some type of a command center. Almost, you have like these watchtowers up here where you can also, oh my god, imagine the camping inside of these watchtowers. But then they have like these weird emblems. Maybe you guys can make out what that is, you know, on these banners. But yeah, they have like this semi, this cargo trailer right here. So I don't know what the hell to make of this. You got satellite dishes, but then that's not Japanese theme. But that's the only POI on the map that has that. But that is Yasnaya. Now another huge fan favorite is back. We have the grappling hook, you guys, but it's weird. It's like a grappling hook. Then there's also, where the hell, I don't know where Sam got it. I mean, it's like is it two things in one? Hold up. So we got the grappling hook, so that's back. So he's gonna get on top of the building, but then there's also this there's this gliding mechanic. See right there. So now you have, so I would compare this, I mean, this would be most comparable to the gliding doll, which we see in Gear Front. So what do you guys make of that? I'm a big fan of the grappling hook. I think it's cool, but what the hell is this thing? There's also going to be a massive buff to the sniper rifles. Again, PUBG is doing their absolute best to combat the spray meta. All right, they don't want to touch the M4. At this point, there's no point of even complaining about it, you guys. I mean, truly, there's no point of even mentioning it anymore. It's not going anywhere. It is what it is. So they're going to buff snipers. I've actually been using snipers quite a bit lately. Been having a lot of fun with them. They're more OP than I think a lot of people forgot when it comes to spray meta, you know, versus a bolt action. As long, of course, you just have to hit your shots, right? But sniper rifles you're going to have an even more of a reason to use them, because now sniper rifles are going to do two things. They are going to penetrate. If there's someone standing behind the person you're shooting at, the person behind them will take damage, as well as they're going to increase the amount of wear that snipers do to helmets and to vests. That is massive. It's going to severely reduce the durability of their armor. Let's go ahead and take a look at this thing. Watch this. So look, it's doing damage. See that? It did 536, and the person behind him, it did 140. It took his helmet clear off. Oh, it actually hits 3 people. Look at that. So I mean, in certain situations, look at this. Now, are you gonna get into a situation where you're gonna be firing a squad where everyone's, you know, lined up in a row? Absolutely not. But there are certain situations where you could find yourself in where you'll be able to tag the person behind them. But the biggest thing, though, is helmets are not going to last as long, and vests are not going to last as long if you keep tagging the same person. So what do you guys think of the sniper rifle change? Sound off down in the comment section. I just kind of end it here. This is the lobby that has, you know, the new event that's coming. So what do you guys think, man? A lot of changes. The biggest ones, Gulag, and of course, in my opinion, is the sniper rifles. And we got the grappling hooks coming back. But this doesn't fit the mold of the 1.0, the 2.0, and then the 3.0. 3.0 should be the biggest update that the game has ever seen. Again, there'll be 2 more patches coming. Keep it locked right here. Keep you guys posted.